Hello, parents of my directed studies students. So, directed studies is pretty much what it says in the title. It is meant to be a class where I help your students stay caught up on schoolwork and help them out with anything that they're having trouble with or confused by. It's a good place for them. Also being a 6-period class, it's a really good place for them to kind of decompress from their day and sort of just, figure everything out. And since I also case manage some of those students, it gives me a chance to catch up with students who are on my caseload and take care of some of those things. So I try to make sure that the class is not adding to your student's workload. The important thing is that this class helps your student get through their classes. It's important to me that this class is helpful and it helps your student get through their classes without adding to their coursework. So there aren't really any formal assignments in the gradebook other than what I'm going to call participation and a weekly check-in. And that's by design because if I'm assigning more assignments on top of the assignments that they have just to keep track of their assignments, it kind of turns into this circular thing and then I'm not actually helping them. So the overall design is for me to be there and to be helpful. And the purpose of this class is to help your student with their other classes. This is also one that I typically like to reevaluate by the time we get to the semester mark. And just kind of by the end of the semester, I'll be sitting down with your student and we're just going to assess whether your kid needs this for second semester, because I do recognize that this class does take away an elective. The time that they're spending in my directed studies class is time that your student isn't taking an elective course. So I always like to make sure as the second semester approaches that your student's getting something out of it, that they want to be here, and that they feel like it's productive time that's been used well. So we'll always keep that in mind. It's, if I'm asking your kids questions about whether or not they need to be in my class, it isn't because I don't want them there. It's because I want to make sure that your student is getting the best possible high school experience that they can. So obviously, if you have any questions, my email is open, my phone lines are open, and I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to working with you for the rest of the school year.